There's glory out here. You know what, Maya? If you're going to have it, the water, is that your water?
Yeah.
Keep it open, just in case you need your sip. Then you don't have to take the time to open. Does that make sense? Okay, great.
During one evaluation session when I was in medical school, I received some shocking feedback. Rather than receiving constructive criticism on my knowledge, skill, and anything useful at all to my growth into becoming a doctor, I was mainly told that I needed to smile more and be more approachable. What about my ability to suture or to present at rounds, or any other actual good measure of a good doctor? There is no way a male medical student would ever receive the feedback to smile more. Why am I judged by these completely different standards? Instead of substantial advice, I was told I needed to work on my appearance. Why do I need to appear nice if I'm a good doctor and provide amazing care? This account was written anonymously by a female doctor about her own account of gender inequality. During this semester, I decided to look into sexism. By doing so, I'll start to explore the question, how have sexist stereotypes contributed to the unequal treatment of women in the medical field? To explain this further, I'll be telling you about the two main issues of this topic, some resources I plan to research, and finally, how this question fits into the realm of social justice. To begin to explore my question, I'll be exploring two key issues of the topic. One being that women are looked at that they are not as smart as men. Because of that issue, women seem to not believe that they can go farther into this field, so they decide to go for the substantially lower levels, such as being a nurse. And they have an overall sense that they need to consider themselves as competent as men so that they can be more capable of them. Another issue is that women are seen as too strongly emotional. Because of that, Another issue is that women are seen to be too strong emotionally. Because of that, they stick to their stereotypical fields such as nursing, being in pediatrics, or OBGYN. Next, to continue exploring my question, I've found some resources I plan to research. They were both found on Google Scholar, which is a credible source The first resource is called Does Stereotype Threats Affect Women in Academic Medicine? Using this, I'll look into what happens before they enter into the medical field and how they are taught into the classroom and what kind of how they are kind of prevented into looking to ascend up the ladder into the medical field. The second source that I'll be looking into is called Description and Prescription, How Gender Stereotypes Prevent Women's Ascent Up the Organizational Ladder. And so I'll be looking into the statistics of how many women actually choose to go into a private practice and if they choose to go into a higher field such as being a neurosurgeon. Finally, in exploring my question, I'll be looking into how it fits into the realm of social justice. One way it fits into the realm is One way it fits into the realm of social justice is that women commonly do not receive a promotion in certain fields like business and medicine, and therefore, because they do not receive this promotion, they're not able to receive more money to provide for their own families, and because they're paid less in in the same and because they're paid less in the same profession as and because they
No, don't look at that. Let's think about this. So one, they're not going to get promotions. Typically, they'll be looked over for a promotion. And when you don't get a promotion, you can't move up, and then it equals less money, et cetera, et cetera. But also, you don't get to reach self-actualization, I guess, right? What a bummer. But then, additionally, what else happens when women are and this sexism is existing? Like, what other kind of inequity are they facing besides promotion and payment? Anything else on that idea?
Because of them not being able to move up into the field, they receive less opportunities, and because they see that there aren't as many opportunities for them, this results into them quitting in the field.
Yes, good. Yeah, so in essence, we say like quitting, but really what this is turning into is they're almost being what? It's almost what happens to older people in the workforce. You really just get pushed out, essentially. It's like I can't do anything else. It's like you're pushing me out. We can just continue to turn our back to you when we push you out. And that's not fair, just because you are A or B. And that's why it's inequitable, because the same standard is not held for the other biological sex, right? You got it, sister. Bring it home.
In closing, to investigate the issue of sexual stereotypes, I've shared with you two main key issues, two